Hi, this is Dawn Alicia, and welcome to another episode of Gemini Who Rocks. And my name is Dawn Alicia, and I am still a tortured Cleveland Browns fan. I will always say that Peter Capaldi is the best doctor. There's a picture of me and my mom. Isn't she beautiful? I do want to do a quick correction and say that I mentioned in my last video that Jim Shorts retired. He didn't retire, he resigned. And so he still had 1 year left on his contract. So I think he has to sit out like 1, 2 seasons before he can go coach somewhere else. I think he could have been a good head coach for us, but I don't make the big butts and don't make those decisions. But I feel that the Browns will be the Browns no matter what, which is always a fun thing. I do want to say that I'm going to start posting some shorts on my channel of things that I posted on my Instagram. But when I went on my trip to Atlanta for my birthday in June, when me taking my dog Tiger Lee to the dog park and hear who's been barking, or just clips of me, which I think you guys will enjoy. There's one video I want to post, but I got to ask my friend Kim because she's in the first 30 seconds when I say hi, Kim, and she says hi. So I don't want to post that on YouTube without her saying it's okay. So what should we talk about today? I don't know. I'm looking forward to when I finally start talking about Doctor Who. Then I could wear my TARDIS hat and I could bring out my sonic screwdriver. So I think maybe I'll talk about favorite foods. So when I was growing up for my birthday, every year my mom would take me to Olive Garden and I would always get the tour of Italy. And then I would get so full my back would hurt. That should tell you that you're eating too much, Dawn. I would say my favorite food is Italian. I just love chicken parmesan, but it's probably something Americanized. I love lamb chops. That's from my grandpa. He used to love to eat them all the time. My mom would make them. I'm just a picky eater, and that's really what I find funny is that I want to say that when you watch a lot of shows on the Food Network, and you have people going to these exotic places and trying foods and doing different things, and I'm like, where's my TV show? Where is the TV show for the picky eater? That's what we need. I want a show that represents me. No, I am not going to eat this. No, I'm not going to eat that. I will say that fruits. I like apples. I like strawberries. I like oranges. I like cherries, but I have put a kind of a caveat on cherries. If you ever seen the movie Witches of Eastwick, Jack Nicholson, Cher, Susan Sarandon, Michelle Pfeiffer, there was a scene in the movie where Jack Nicholson is supposed to be the devil, and the three ladies were talking about this character who's always giving them problems. And as they were eating it, he did something which caused her to like throw up the pits. It was really gross. And so to this day, it's hard for me to eat cherries with pits because all I can see is the Witches of Eastwick and a poor lady throwing up. And I think it's funny that I was watching The Birds and I realized that the young girl from The Birds is the crazy lady from that. Vegetables. I like greens, like collard greens, turnip mustards, and stuff like that. I love romaine lettuce. I love broccoli. I love corn. They was like, no, corn's not a vegetable, it's a starch. So those are my three things. So my cat, who's not allowed to get up on the table, is about to grace us with her presence. So I want to say those are the things. And I'm not really big on, let's see, I always tell people I won't eat Bambi. I won't eat Thumper. I won't eat Donald Daffy Duck. But I will eat lamb and I'll eat Miss Piggy. So I guess maybe I need to fix my rules about cartoon characters that I will and will not eat. And so I just want to know, are you a picky eater? You'll find this funny. One time I was out with my friend Jo Jean and she wanted to go to a veggie place. And so we went there and the only thing that I ate there was French fries. I am not adventurous. I want to keep it simple. So I love making steaks. I love making spaghetti. My favorite thing to cook is pork chops, just to name a few. I love to go to Olive Garden. I wish I could find a place that makes better chicken parmesan with them. If you can think of another place that does, please let me know. I love to go to Morton's. They had a really amazing happy hour. They still do. I haven't been in a while since, my mom passed and she got really, really sick, but it was always nice to go do stuff like that with her. She was a very adventurous person. You would say, hey, let's go do this, let's go do that. And she'll say, okay, I'll go, I'll do it. And that's really fun when you have someone in your life who you can say, let's go do something, let's go try something, and they will do it for you. They'll do it not for you, but they'll do it with you. So I'm curious about, is there stuff that you won't eat? And there's stuff that people say, oh no, if you try it, you'll love it. And another thing that I don't like that cracks people up is like, I don't like cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger. I'll drink ginger ale like when you have a sick with a cold, but cinnamon, nutmeg, no. When I was younger, my mom used to make two separate French toasts, one with and one without. So yes, I'm a picky eater. And she said I used to not be a picky eater. I get that from my dad because she said before you used to go spend weekends with him, you would eat whatever I gave you. And then after you started spending time with him, you stopped eating certain things. So that's all for now. Just a little quick thing to say. Picky eater, Dawn Alicia, proud of it. So hope you guys have a great day and I will talk to you soon. Bye.